Hi, it's Corel Mel with your community update for the month of February and a little recap on January. Yeah, what's coming up in February? There's some exciting things. I must say, trying to get this video done today has been a challenge. We already got the amazing eclipse energy at its work. Definitely. And so a few tests today trying to get some things done that normally would have sent me so far in a loop uh, of chaos, but I actually didn't. It's newsletter day and I have to get it finished. And so here I'm doing the community update newsletter piece. Finally got to it. So I have a little note to make sure I don't miss anything. Just to recap on January. Oh, it went so fast, didn't it? It just first month of 2026 is done. But we had some amazing ceremonies, really amazing. Uh, yeah, cleaning up stuff. We had, what did we have? We had cacao. No, we didn't have cacao. Sorry. That's equinox and solstice now. We had Reiki shares. I believe, no, we didn't have a new moon tea ceremony. Oh, we had, I think, Tarot Club. Yes, we did. We did. We had Tarot Club. That was fascinating. The energy is always changing for us to learn more. I really would encourage you, if you want to develop your intuition, that's a one good thing to come and play with for sure. It's very illuminating. It gives you an opportunity to try out how well you work with your intuition, and opens you up more to the as above, the information coming through the third eye and your crown chakra. I'm trying to think what else. January in general was pretty quiet and down low. However, the full moon ceremony. Yes, we had 2 full moon ceremonies because the last full moon was actually on February 1st, but we celebrated that on the 31st. I say celebrate because it was a big one in letting go of karmic stuff. Speaking of karmic debts, more than ever, especially for this year and the next couple of years, focusing on which chakra you are recycling. It's based on your birthday. So like every birthday between the chakras 1 to 7. Every birthday you move into the next one. So depending on your age and the development, you can start working on this stuff at age 14. So if you know some teenagers that are struggling in the world today, this might be a good little mini program. It's a mini program. So it's like 2.5 sessions. And what we do is I actually get into the very, very deep shadow pieces that are sitting there that would be reflected through those chakras for the year. For that whole year, you would get life lessons and patterns and belief systems and all these different things that would show up in regards to whether it's the root, the sacrum, the solar plexus, the heart, the third eye, or the crown. And all of them are specifically there to help us with our emotional, physical, spiritual, uh, and mental aspects of ourself. And it illuminates, it mirrors, so it tells us information. What's going on in the outside world reflects back to us what needs to heal. And this is often not talked about, these really deep-rooted shadow pieces. And not to mention that not only are they there, but they're also very rooted a lot of the times in the cellular memory. The actual information about what those things consist of are in our cells. And so it really feels like sometimes that whole story is so true, but maybe some of those aspects did not even happen in this reality or this lifetime. So it's quite interesting. So this is a new little mini program that I have. to get people started, or at least for the year they can focus on what they have to work on. So our ceremonies, drumming, the full moon, the new moon, all are opportunities to get some of those reflections, to work on it. So you have the whole year to, if you're in the throat chakra for the whole year, then guess what? Most of those things you're going to be working on is the throat chakra. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to share. Also, celebrating 33 years of being a Reiki master and being of service to the community. So, new clients, $99 for a session. I'm taking new clients, so $99. That includes GST. And the referral program. If you're an existing client and you refer someone for an appointment, and they've paid and done their appointment, you will get a free session as a thank you. These are all things that I'm using to celebrate and send it out to the community, and share that celebration. What else? Yeah, I think the full moon ceremonies and the Reiki shares were probably the biggest things in January that I wanted to point out. Um, there's a lot going on this month in February. So we have a new moon, sacred plant ceremony this month. So we don't have a full moon in February because we like already kind of, we did it. So the next one I believe is March 3rd. But that March 3rd also has a lunar eclipse. Yes. Crazy, right? We're in eclipse season, folks. So please be aware. I think it's the biggest community update I wanted to share. I will get to the readings, the astrological readings, as soon as possible. And if you're subscribed, if you're not, please go to my YouTube channel from the newsletter and subscribe. And I'll be updating the astrological tarot readings for the month of February. And I do all those based on when Spirit asks me to do them. So you won't be able to access the most recent one just yet, but it will be up shortly. So I hope that helps in some way. If you have any questions, I just want to add the new our new place for the drumming is in the community associate the Riverbend Community Association. Anyway, the link is on the newsletter. So we can actually have more people attend. It's only $15 to help just pay for the space. If you have a drum, a hand drum, if you don't know drumming, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be experienced to come and just enjoy a couple of hours of fun with drumming. We also have a brand new drum. And so that's the other exciting part that we'll be introducing. But yes, a lot of great things happening this month. And the date of the drumming is February 27th. So I hope all that helps and updates you. Please be aware. Things are changing. And we'll talk to you very soon.